inspirational writings, and she did my website. And she was like, "Oh, you're a writer? I'm a writer." And so we started writing together, and we found out that we meshed in a really
We're doing
crazy
a test session.
And we sort of live in each other's heads. Yeah. We literally write these books in a Google Doc, and we write in a sentence, and I'll start writing the sentence, she'll finish the sentence, I'll go back and go, but not that word, and I'll change the word. And we are literally writing the sentence together.
I've never heard of such a thing.
And here's another mind blow. All the dialogue that you read in these books is real-time dialogue. Because we're channeling our characters as we're in the Google Doc together. So we have a general direction of where everything's going to go. But as far as exact scripted out conversations, no. This is total improv. And it comes up with so many twists and turns that we don't even see until somebody writes something, and then the other one goes,
"Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Did it just go there? What just happened with this?" And then, I mean, this is the reason why we're doing the books all at once for the second series, because we come up with something, and it changes everything, and then we have to go back to the start, iron out all the wrinkles, because we just came up with this new twist that has to be done. Yeah.
But for example, if she's writing Cole, she's writing the dialogue, and I'm answering as Regina, and I have no idea what she just said, and so my response is real-time response. If she says something that pisses me off, Regina's pissed.
You use it.
Oh my God.
Total method acting.
It's completely, the whole book is written as the characters would react. There's no thinking about it. I'm just like, did you just say?
So organic.
Not?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I have a very strong background in gaming, role-playing games.
Oh, okay.
Grew up with D&D.
EDC. I'm not going to
40 years in
EDC.
theater.
Jumped over into
It's 113 degrees.
Yeah, and White Wolf was really what started me with the Shifters, because they came out with Werewolf the Apocalypse.
This is a role-playing game?
It's a role-playing game. And I was like, wow, werewolf characters, this is so cool. I got into that. I was on Yahoo groups, and this was, back in the late 90s when these things were just first starting.
Sure.
So Yahoo groups, I mean, who uses those now anymore? But it was a creative play-by-post, using the gaming system as a basis, and you create your characters. And that's where I just started writing, and I was writing every single day for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then when Wendy and I went into business several years later, we just missed our characters too much. And we're like, they have a story to tell. So.
Well, the gaming thing is not my thing, but the role-playing was fun because I've been in theater for 40 years. But I'm like, I am not going to sit here and write.
Hello to everybody watching on the internet. I'm live at Barnes & Noble at the book event.
I want to write novels. And she's like, well, I don't know how to do a beginning, middle, end. I just write. And I'm like, well, I do. So let's get this done. And that's where that first book came from. She's like, okay, if you know how to do beginning, middle, and end.
All right, I'm going to scan the books now, and then we're going to get talking about them.
Everything was done on
Online, Google Docs, real time. You can share a document.
This is the first one, right?
Yep.
Okay, this is the first book in the series.
And so we actually tried
Bonds of Blood
doing
and
it
Spirit,
on a
Loyalties.
write a message
Wendy Kelly
that
and
I'll
Deborah
write 'em. Oh my
Dorjak.
gosh, super fun to pull our hair
And
out.
we're going to meet the authors now. If anyone has questions, just fire them out. I'm also going to show you the other 3 books in the series.
Rough draft was done in 3 months.
They're in order, right?
Yep.
Just goes across. Second book in the series
You're going to do a
on
signing
Civil
in
Wars.
Chicago then, right?
That would be good. We don't have one planned at this
This
time.
is
but
book
that
3 in the
will
series.
probably happen.
Reclamations.
Why, you're not in Chicago.
No, I actually grew up in
And
Kalamazoo.
the 4th book is
So,
called
I travel all
Legacies.
the time. It's one of my favorite towns. I just love it.
Look me up.
All right,
Cool.
so
Well, I definitely want to purchase the first book in the series.
excellent.
Tell me a little bit about the genre. It's obviously
Sure, it's
fantasy.
paranormal, fantasy, adventure, romance. Not really, well, we don't really consider ourselves romance writers, but there's
plenty.
romance involved simply because of the nature of the characters. It's a very character-driven plot, and it follows Regina from the time where she is an outcast from her previous pack, and she's threatened with becoming rogue. And for a pack member, being a rogue is like, that's the kiss of death. So she is sent away to Diego, who's supposed to be her mentor, and the sparks just fly from there. So it's following her and her development and how she learns how to love, learns what family is, and really grows.
Mm-hmm. This is
It's epic.
an epic growth of one woman's life and how she goes from being a 17-year-old broken human being who hasn't a clue about love or trust, and then learns to not only love but become a leader and take on an entire group of people and lead them into really changing the world. And that's the 4-book series. It's an amazing growth.
Yeah, it sounds
novel.
inspiring.
And every single person has a tremendous growth arc in the story. It's really about a group of people who are all misfits left to their own devices, who, when they come together,
They're all broken
become
somehow.
bigger together than they ever could be on their own. Every single one of them. And there's always somebody that relates to a different character and says, that's me. That's exactly what I was like.
Okay.
So the shapeshifter part is a cover. It's a metaphor for humanity and for life and for who we all are as people. Is really what the story's about. That people who have never read shapeshifter books and are like, that's not my genre, they read these books and fall in love because it's about people. Bye.
Good to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks for coming
It's
down.
really a book about humanity.
Now I'm gonna go back and see.
So I do have one question from the
Okay,
audience.
cool.
What separates your books from other shapeshifter books? What do you say is the biggest difference?
The biggest difference is these books aren't really focused on the shifting as the number one aspect. The books are focused on issues that we all have to deal with in life. What is our bigger issues? Is it just cats? Is it just dogs? Is it just wolves? Is it just lions? Is it avians? How do we all get along in the world? Is your way the only way? Are you going to go through life thinking that you're the only way it has to be? Or are you going to make room for the rest of the world to fit in with your way of doing things? Who are the good guys? Who are the bad guys? Are you always right? Maybe you're the bad guy. How do we know? How do you make your decisions? And these are the things we face all the time. How do you know you're the good guy if half of what you do is always screwed up? Regina is a flawed human being, and the people she is with, they're flawed. So they don't ever set out to be the heroes. And really, isn't that what life is all about? Are any of us really just heroes?
But what about people who really love shifter books?
They'll get plenty of
They'll get
it.
plenty of it.
There's
That's what I have
battles.
to ask.
Yeah.
There's battles. There's vampires. And we take everybody on a roller coaster ride. I would say that's the other thing. There's no cut and dry cookie cutter plot here. And from our pack mates, they'll be the first to tell you that they're on the edge of their seats. There is no guarantee people will die, and they will be people that you will be shocked because we kill our darlings. And we do not apologize for doing so because, hey, we write about life, and in life, people die. So,
Yep. And as far as the romance goes, you will never know who ends up with who. You will be guessing until the end. We
Yep.
don't even know who's going to end up with who half the time. So yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns in it that people won't expect. We have had people burn through the books all in one night, finish one at 9 o'clock in the morning, and start the first chapter of the next one before they went to bed, finally, for the day.
and then yell at us and say, why don't you put a warning on these books?
We've had people throw their books across the room because they couldn't believe what just happened, and then pick it up again. I'm so sorry, I gotta finish this.
Lindsay, please,
Yeah.
248, please. Lindsay,
So
please,
where is this book
248.
available online in ebook form? Where are the outlets?
Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
And on our website
And on the
as
website.
well.
And on the
If
website.
they want a bargain, we have
Hello.
all 4 books together
How are
on the
you?
website.
I'm
It's
fine.
a saga
Question?
bundle.
Hold on one second. Say that.
On our website, bondsofbloodandspirit.com, you can get all 4 of the books bundled together for Kindle or Nook. And I believe we still have our special on for, it includes the first book, Loyalties, for free, along with the other 3 books.
And if it doesn't, just
And if
mention
it doesn't-
this.
Do you know the
signing.
price on that for the audience?
I think it was $29.99
For basically to get all
for
4
all
books.
4 books. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
it's
you can
definitely
get all
a deal.
4
Yeah.
ebooks for $29.99.
Yeah.
Is there a bundle for all the print yet?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Excellent.
But as you can see, I mean, they're chunky books. So,
Yes.
fast read though. Very fast read.
Excellent. And if anyone from the crowd has a question, feel free to ask. We're here at the author event, meeting the authors of this series, and these are thick books. So you will get your money's worth. Wow, look at that.
They average about 600 pages each, but
600 pages.
they're meant to be an easy read. You will not get bogged down in them. They go fast.
Got it. Excellent. Anyone else have questions from the crowd? All right, so we're gonna give me your 30-second elevator pitch. Tell me what this series is about in a nutshell, and go.
It is about misfits who have no life and who are completely destroyed on their own, who find love, trust, and family when they come together with other misfits. And together, they take on the world.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much for joining this Periscope, and if anyone has questions, I will be posting this on my blog, and you can contact me there. Thank you very much.
Thank you
All right.
so much.
Excellent.
That was cool.
That was